Hey folks, welcome back to the city. The police station Modular, you might be familiar with it. It has this teensy donut shop attached to it on the left, and I've taken it all apart and I'm Amsterdamming it so taller and narrower and adding more architectural greebling. So this will fit nicely with my Dutch theme, and it's now 2 stories and it's got a branch of Pandora the Jewellers occupying the ground floor. I'm loving the result, but it's not quite finished. I have fully enclosed the walls on this side as it will likely be exposed, so I'm going to put a staircase here going behind the building, but this side of the building will be visible. The rooftop utilises a bunch of pink slopes from friend sets that I've accumulated over the years. And I've capped either end with a white gable design that has those large egg pieces on top. The back is quite plain, not much detail, but it's got these bands of colour, so it's a bit different to the other buildings in the city. I've put a wee back door here and it's just tiled in the back area as I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. The other side is open like this as it'll be against a taller building, so no need to waste bricks on filling this in. I have put floors in though for strength. The rooftop comes off and there's jumper plates here and for the ground floor too, so this can all be removed. So you might know that I'm adding things to the city that are quite personal or, well, mean something to us at least. And my wife loves this shop. She's had a load of stuff from Pandora and they are quite nice shops inside. So I definitely wanted to do this in Lego. I used this example for my interior as it's quite similar to the ones where we live. White with pinks and mirrors. So that's what I've done inside. I've used some friends mirror pieces and a few ring pieces and other jewels. Quite simple really. I'm also populating this with mini dolls, as I'm also going to have them in the city and not just your traditional Lego minifigure. For the signage, I was going to get custom printed signs, but actually I just cut out the logo from a leaflet and attached it with these double-sided stickered pieces. They are actually spares for these plastic corner guards, which we have baby-proofed some of our furniture with. It does the job, it works, and actually the sign's the perfect size. And now it's on, I just think it looks great. I mean, what do you think? Is it kind of weird having realistic looking signage or not Lego signage, you know, I don't know. But when it's in the city like this, I love this street view. I think this all looks really good together. The pink and purple can sometimes be an overpowering and unrealistic colour for Lego buildings, but I definitely think this looks the part, especially in this Dutch style. And this view, you know, from the back as well, it's quite nice. This street still needs a lot of work, and I will be removing the Parisian restaurant, which is actually a funeral home. It'll go out of the way and I'll make more space for these narrower buildings, so this will be a very interesting space I think, with several tall narrow buildings. This gap actually here will eventually be a staircase which will connect to the back of the city, but I might top it with a building. We'll see what we think. Maybe next week I'll have a wee tinker with that idea. I have just placed an order for tiles for the city square, so hopefully I'll get started with that and get it done for the end of July. On the other side, I have moved the corner garage here, and I think this looks really good, having this angular building here instead. It's not so blocky. But there are some big changes awaiting this building. It will be really heavily modified. I will be extending the rooftop with an extra floor, which will have a large clock tower in it. The Octane gas station will be going. I'm going to use some parts for a refueling area for boats and aircraft. Probably down there. And all this Octane coloured section will be going to be reused elsewhere, and the garage door will also be going. I might keep the vet's office, but basically the plan for this building is a Scottish themed pub called the Highlander, which will use some of the bits from the detective's office mock, which has basically got a pub on the ground floor. And I think it'll look really nice in the street. I'll have some outdoor seating, some benches for the pub area, and there'll be a little booth for Pan Am for ticket sales for the seaplane. For the corner garage though, I might actually swap out the windows for green ones instead of light blue, so I'm not sure yet. Still thinking about how I'm going to do it. The back is quite imposing, it's so vertical, so I might add a nice advertisement sign on here to kind of break it up. Over in this corner I've put my hospital, which was a rebuild of the diner, And I'm going to use the ground floor as a basis for a Shell service station, and I'll remove the top. I saw this amazing mock of a 1950s Shell station, so I'm a bit influenced by this, but also the modern looking ones as well. They look amazing, so something in between, I think, utilising this lovely curved window section from the shop bit. The petrol pump forecourt will be on the left, and I'm going to make quite a large rooftop section there. Oh, one last thing, I have started on a staircase. I'm using Duplo as a base to save on bricks, so hopefully next week I'll finish this and I'll show you. Anyways, that's the update. I'm loving the Pandora store and it's great to get some stuff done in the city. I hope you liked it. Catch you next week. Bye.